Hello and welcome to Arcane Eats. Take a seat! Take a seat in the tavern. I'm not going to be keeping up the bit the entire time, my backpack brain, though you could tell that if you just opened your eyes a little bit and looked at the screen. Which is not really what YouTube is about, so I don't know what I'm rambling about. It's a roguelike, it's a deck builder, you know the drill, we've dug this one into the ground and such. This is Food Deck Builder. I'm just going to click the start button. It's a demo. Flavorfully Fennel Fates, some accounts for founder. I read the end before the beginning. We are a chef. Savory Springs. Not quite Radiator Springs, but you know what I mean. There's some... I was gonna read this whole thing. You get the vibe, okay? We're playing the deck builder. I'm not sure this is necessarily the story-driven deck builder. I think we're just cooking. It's Slay the Spire, but cooking. I think it's Artifact, because there's 3 different lanes. It's not Artifact at all. You don't play like characters. I wish Artifact was a good game, because then I would have played it. But I think it was a good game, but like it wasn't a good game. You know what I mean? Anyway, food value and a cook time. Ingredient cards get put onto cooktops. Okay. I see. What do these 2 things mean? Maybe there's like attributes and like other stuff going on. Okay. Let's battle mitts. Protects you from damage to your mind. I think the mitts are for your body. No disrespect. Okay. Do we have mana? We have energy. Okay. They must cook for as many turns as that cook time requires. We're out of energy. Let them cook. I like that. I like that. Okay. So it's worth 3 food. Oh, hello. The Urban Fantasy Planner wants some baked potato. Cooked potato? What are we're putting the potato in a pan. Nothing. No context. They seem to be shy. Are they star potatoes? That's why. They arrive hungry and they want to eat. Fill them up and they pay you. When it shows 0 cook time, ready to serve. Okay. And then you can just eat the food. You done? Okay, that's funny. That's you got me on that one. This voice acting, I think, in this game. They have a slider for the voices in the settings. Anyway. Hey, people come here for my potatoes. Big fry. I like that. Okay. Hell, I think I'm getting the picture. I'm understanding. It's like if Goblin Sushi was turn-based instead of time-based. The impatience, which means it hurts your mind. So they attacked you by being mad at you. It's like, yes, they intend to complain. Yes, indeed. I'm understanding of it. Anyway, you're done. Don't even like fret. Okay. We don't need to worry about that. Oh, your hand gets redrawn every time. Does these get overcooked? They don't always complain. Well, what's your deal? Okay, well then you should... If you're gonna do that, then... You're done. So we should... What is this? Heavy. Protects itself from being moved. Well then we should put it there so that it doesn't get moved. I think I get it. Target food on a cooktop to reduce its cook time by 1. Too tough. Okay, the Dwarven Deep Fryer. It cooks things good. Why are we serving you food? You're knocking food off of our fucking table, bro. If it was up to me, you would not be getting your food. But anyway, the customer's always right. Sandwich. The sandwich buff. So you can put these things... Actually, it splits. 0 cook time can be served immediately. How does that work? So, I'm trying to get the picture of this. So, we put one there. But how does it work? How do we... Hello? What's your deal? Why is the... It's just confusing me. Anyway. You're pissed, but we can just feed you this one and then be happy. We should probably have played this because you're gonna hurt my mind and swipe. Ow. Okay. You're thinking. Big mouth. Okay. So we should try to like massive serve. What is this? 5 food but 3 starch. Okay, well you can get out of here so we can finally get some like cooking done. Can we just like keep stacking this shit on top? I suppose we can. I didn't realize we could just like stack food in such a massive like way like that. I was unfamiliar. And there's no overcooking, which honestly I'm disappointed by, having played the pizzeria styles of gaming. But I guess the chef knows how to turn the heat off, which is also like true. Okay. We're giving you the biggest meal we could possibly give you. How do we make this one work? Okay, now you're a bit mad, but it's better than the alternative. Okay, our potatoes are all very ready. Eat this shit. Okay, there we go. We molted you. That was the final boss. I didn't realize. Okay, we have mastered the basics. We need to seek for our Lin Spud Hammer for more stuff. We can't choose the grove or the order, but we can choose the hearth. And we can only choose for our Lin Spud Hammer, who buffs our starch ingredients. Okay. Listen, I'm a Super Auto Pets professional, so we're gonna just hit the random button. It shouldn't even give you options. It's just Super Auto Pets you. Options is too many. Those who know. Before you open your restaurant, spend some money on the town. Okay, we got our meta progression. Moon Day. That's funny. Okay, I'll let you have that one. The bottomless pit is closed today. It's like the one good AI generated thing that people parade around from like years ago. That was like Beamy bottomless pit. The irony is that I think AI has created things that people don't even realize. I'm not a pro AI guy. My sentences sounds like I'm the AI guy. I'm not the AI guy. In fact, I almost always avoid games that have too much AI, like especially art. AI in art is an affront to what connects humans to humans and enjoyment of art. And listen, people spend enough time preventing other people from enjoying art to begin with, so we don't even need to get into what the machines are making us do, or what we are making the machines do to us, or whatever, however you want to phrase it. But anyway, it should be used for grunt work, and on some, like, okay, I'll give you an example. In a rogue, if you're translating for a roguelike, AI is fine. If you're translating for a visual novel, AI is not fine as like anything but like a brute force tool. And even then, you would probably like the only use case that it's valid for is if you do it yourself and shut up about it and don't tell anybody about it. That's the only, like, whatever you do in the sanctity of your bedroom type situation. As soon as you post about it, everyone is rightfully going to be on your ass for disrespecting art. I think people get in a little bit of an argument about whether the translation itself is art. I think there's artfulness to it. I'll notice, by the way, that this exists in probably, I think I've like seen a little bit of it in like academic style circles, like translations of, for example, you know, the great, like the Odyssey and the Iliad and stuff versus like, and then, you know, philosophers like Voltaire and Nietzsche and all that stuff. Obviously, you have to translate a lot of the texts to English, and I notice a lot of people who be reading that shit in English, including, I read it in English, I don't complain about it. A lot of people who do read it in English are aware of it being read in English, seem to only focus their translation discourse on anime subtitles, of which there was like a couple problems a few times, and then most of it is probably fine. And anyway, like, that problem is so overblown because the people who complain about it don't know any Japanese, and thus the complaints are so null and void that it's laughable. You know, if you point to an image that somebody else made and you can't, like, if your answer to why a translation is wrong does not contain quotes from the original language that contextualize your more appropriate localization of the phrase, I ain't listening. Let's put it that way. And I've rambled for about 2 minutes about something that is my own pet peeve. But that's what you came to this channel for. What am I supposed to do here? Heal. Well, we don't fucking need that, do we? What does this do? I get to deck build. Draw 1 3-pack of meat. Okay, we'll buy that, I suppose. We'll buy hot sauce because I like hot sauce. It's that simple. What else can we even do? I'll just save some money, whatever. I don't care. The Eldritch entree, let's cook. What's our deal here? Okay, so what we want to do, is end with the sandwich, or am I like mistaken on this front? Also, we should have put this in front of you in case somebody who knocks stuff over complains about it. Oh, we redraw that stuff so that it's not going to end up doing anything. Okay, but we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to do some tanking. Now, I'm a big fan of atmosphere. It makes no sense that the mids protect us from our customers' complaints. It makes no sense. The lore does not track on that one. My immersion is ruined. No, I'm just joking. But it doesn't make sense. I think it's, you know, that's my truth. We don't have a deep fryer here. We need something else. So I'll get this ready for you, and we'll have to send this, and then 4 times 3 is crazy. Oh, because it's gonna go everywhere. That's insane value though, so I'll send it. And it gets us ready and set up. Anyway, this is Leather Spire, but there's 3 What is the Cultist of Karen? Okay, the immediate sandwich. You have to wait for the entire dish to be ready to serve if there's still cooking. I didn't know there was still cooking time. Oh, you have 2 cooking time, do you? Can I see the card that I put, or is that like in a criminal activity? They banned me for that one. Okay, they did ban me for that. Why is... Oh, because my staunches are buffed. Yes, I'm amazed that my information retention is still that good. It's right here, but I didn't look at it yet. We don't have anything ready to feed, so we're gonna have to just put some battle mitts in the bag. But we're trying our best to like shove everybody at once. You know, we'll tank a bit of damage, but we'll get everybody sorted in a little bit. Don't even fret. Look at that. The waiting list will grow, and the waiting list customers will also get impatient. Little bro, shut the fuck up, okay? Oh my god, I'm cooking. Add 2 spicy or whatever. And then serve you this shit, and then you're good. Spicy is like overflow attack. Well, how about you shut up also? What do we want? We can serve another. We can like quickly cook you, just to get you off of my case. I could feed you. How do I want to manage this? I think we just have to like just send it in this manner so that we don't end up struggling in any manner. I could have fed you also. I don't think there's any rush though. If anything, we would like you to stay there so that we can like allocate our resources appropriately. Heavy, huh? How do we want this? Well, none of you are mad at me yet, so let's just spread our shit. Still closed. Well, that's good. We do have to serve the people who are in here, apparently. That's how that one works, supposedly. Sandwich? Who's good? Well... We just give you a sandwich. I know that you didn't come here first, but you are asking for too much. What's the deal with this burn and conjure? Okay, whatever, bro. But I see. So this is high value, but because it's gonna take a while. So but if I feed you, you're gonna get more impatient. So I'll just put that down, and then maybe we can get like. Do we have our bread in our back pocket? If so, or do we not like? Do our cards not get picked back up? They do. You just gotta send it a bit. Okay. That's high value. 2, 4, 6, and then we're gonna be fine, I think. Yeah, the math checks out thanks to the spiciness. I like that we depending on your combo, you get some stuff. We lost some tips for complaints, but you can shut the fuck up about that one. No disrespect. Okay, Guy Fairy is funny. Guy Fairy is funny. The phone's ringing. It's Clover Pit. I remember Clover Pit, even though I didn't play the full game yet. I'll play it one day. I played the demo. Everybody was glazing the fuck out of the demo. Everyone's having a great time. I was like, this doesn't really hit a spot for me. I don't know why. I like the appearance. I like everything about it except the gameplay, which maybe makes me the most strange roguelike fan. I like Slay the Spire. It's a bit too hard for me. I need to look up a bunch of YouTube guides, which I intentionally avoided doing to see if I could manage it. I probably could, but it's not worth it. The juice and the squeeze are not translating in my brain the way Balatro did. Like, Balatro is second nature to me. Once they release the local dunk update, like, I'm back in. The YouTube videos will be forthcoming. But anyway, it's not a reward, buddy. It costs money. Tempt all one. 50% more filling. Stress one. Okay, so it's free, but it hurts my mind to serve the Hippogriff Shank. Sustainable aggro bestiary. Well, this seems like it's fine. It's like a practical option. Okay, if it's under construction, is it not ready or is it ready? I don't quite get it. Let's not thicken it. But we do want another one of those, in my opinion. Pay the fee for a removal card. Okay, well, the bottom of this pit is spitting on this one. We don't need this many battle mitts. I don't use any of those. I want more food. The battle mitts are a useless addition. And they have no flavor. In a literal sense and in a gameplay sense. But you get what I mean. Okay, great time to put you on the board. We can... Maybe we want to... For some... Wait, why did the... I added this, but the cooking timer is... I need to understand the cooking time. Is it like... non-cumulative? Is it the highest cooking item is the one with the timer on it? That would make some sense, I guess. Also, it doesn't make sense that you can put two different cooking time things on the same, like the logic does not stand. But I'll let it slide. I don't think it really makes sense to have, like, I put the potatoes and the bear steak, the griffin steak, what is this shit? Put it on the same thing, and it doesn't really make sense to me that that's what's going on here. Anyway, we're adding some hot sauce. We could feed you immediately, or we could feed you immediately. I think I'm just gonna tank some damage so that I can get efficiency. To me, it makes sense. You know what I mean? Plus, we're gonna have you dead. You done that dead. You know, we're not killing you. We're feeding you, but you get what I mean. Tempt all one heavy, so you're gone. You're not even attacking me right now, so we can actually chill and like try and mega feed. Okay, I could have put the giant egg. We can't afford the giant egg anyway. It's fine. The urban fantasy plan is chill right now. It's all good. Okay, perfect time for a sandwich, so we can just like nuke you in one shot. The Heartstopper. Give us big money. Thank you kindly. Okay. Send this. Put the deep fryer on you because you seem ready for it, and then next time we'll have something nice for you. How about that? Okay, you're gonna add a shaky hand cut to my draw pot. I don't really have a problem with that. We're gonna just sauce everything up a little bit and feed you. I don't know what the point of spicy is, if it does the same thing as adding more hunger to it. You know what I mean? It's like a DOT effect. Also, the flavor on spicy is if it's like, does things being more spicy satiate you more? I mean, it does for me in the sense that I want more of it, but the food quantity is not going to be reduced by the spiciness of the food for me. But I don't know, people go in a restaurant for the strange things. Not my business, really. Yeah, let's utilize the fact that these are already almost done to put some potatoes on it. I guess, like, here's the thing. In backwards order, that makes perfect sense, right? You put the things that... If something takes an hour, something takes half an hour, and you can put it in the same pan with the same thing. What you can do is obviously, like, put one in half an hour later, and then everything will make sense. But also, like, you can't do the reverse. You can't put the potato... Like, it doesn't make sense that these things don't overcook, but, like, they're not all the same... The logic doesn't make sense, but the gameplay is fine, so I'm not going to complain about it too much, because that's redundant. It's like saying, Slay the Spire doesn't make sense, because I'm bashing and striking them, but they're not dead yet. That's stupid. But then again, your game relies a bit on the flavor and presentation, quite a lot. It's not abstracted as much, so I'm gonna be at least a little bit honest about that one. Why is this nerfed? What's your problem? Oh, okay. I got shaky hands. My shit's all fucked up. Okay, is there anyone I can handle? You guys are linked, so you guys are gonna stay here until the job's done. I think you just gotta go so I don't take any damage. Thank you very much. We don't even have anything really that we could put down, so I will happily end my turn. But my energy is wasted. But how am I supposed to feed you guys if all my shit's nerfed, bro? Come on. Don't fuck with me. You know what I mean? Anyway, they're gonna hurt me, y'all. Sure. It's very low value food. Yeah, man. Guys who make my cooking worse and also complain about it. Can I kill the customers also as well as feeding them? I think they deserve it. We didn't draw the thing that kills us right now, so we may as well. Get that one sorted. Next turn's gonna be a movie for real. Fortunately, we need one more food for you. The bread, drawing a bread would be nice, but I don't think it's happening. Oh wait, no, we have the deep fryer actually, so we can hit you with the it's already ready for you, sir. He nodded. He came. He was like, "Fuck, this shit is so good." I've been there, man. I've had some amazing food, as everyone does. Guys, have you ever eaten food? Anyone ever eaten food? I assume this demo probably only goes up to the first judge. Plus 100, but pay 25. Yeah, obviously we're staying independent, bro. We're not getting a multi-store business empire until a couple of years into the business. We're a couple of days in. You ain't gonna get me twisted. Fuck off. Okay. Pepper Poppy. What? Pepper Panoply? Skibbity? Okay. I like that you follow my cursor with your eyes. That's funny, at least. That's funny. Too tough. Okay, so low feed value but defensive. It's like just like a stall deck situation. Fireproof. I haven't had a burn issue yet, so let's chill. None of these seem like they inspire too much in me. But everything else is closed for some fucking reason. And there doesn't seem to be a reroll button. And I can't enchant my shit, because that's probably not in the demo, to be honest with you. Okay, but this is to be buffed. What's its deal? It's because it's a starch. If burned... Well, can we buy some one cooks? 2 mana 9/1. So burn is not a bad idea. 1 mana 7/2, that's fireproof, is also not bad. I'll grab it. But the rest of that shit was not inspiring to me. We don't have this burn synergy. I don't feel like extracting a burn synergy just now. I prefer a 1 mana that takes time rather than a 2 mana that's instant. But anyway, let's stack this shit up into one fantastic meal for now. Because you don't seem to be mad yet. We can get a deep fryer, and apparently we can deep fry this shit even though that's not even built for it. But don't worry about it. Yes, exactly. Just like that. Eat this shit. Shut up. Let's just get some food cooking. Nobody's here yet. I just bought something from you. Okay. Meet a customer's heart desire to earn a better tip. So you're gonna get hungrier, which is fine, to be honest. But if your hunger gets more than 30, you complain and you want starch. Luckily, we're full of starch. We can't really feed you yet, though. So this is gonna wear off. But it seems really pointless to have attempted, like, because the turn's gonna end immediately. You can only feed eager customers. Me. I like the half-pie shopkeep, but I like that. I'll +2 the bit. That one. You want some starch? Well, we got 2 starch, so don't worry about it. We know, bro. We know you're hungry. Okay. Eat that shit. Get out of here. General updated, apparently. Big money. Can't afford shit because we fed the high shopkeeper. Okay. We fulfill your heart's desire to learn more about them. But didn't we just do that, or what? Is that the deal? Okay, you ain't got shit to say. If I put this on, it's gonna reset some of these cooldowns. I could just feed you guys now. Or I could Dragon's Breath, and then, because it's gonna go in the discard anyway, we could do like this. Get some spicy built up. and then put the briskets on everywhere. I'm just like drop a cooldown in case we need to feed somebody next turn with something. Okay, what's your deal? What's the waiting list's problem, man? We have open seats right here. Unless this is a trio. It seems like it's a trio. Okay, how do we want to handle this? Well, we can tank that. I don't think that's really in question. I think we'll just get some better stuff cooking in preparation for when people are going to be madder. Plus, we're kind of waiting on, like, sandwiches and the spicy is also... Oh, wait, yeah, because of the spicy, we don't need to feed you all that much. You're actually done after this, thanks to the spicy. And you know what? Ah, yeah, it's the heavy metal hag. Okay. Well, let's get the brisket rolling, and then let's deep fry this so that we have some nice food ready. The deep fryer is great value, especially it's kind of a nice synergy between like counteracting the high value situations here. Okay, tempt all is nice. Also, I realized, yeah, you can use the tempt all by putting it on something that's not ready yet and then feeding somebody something that is ready. So we can do this, and then we can put the hot sauce on everything, and then you'll be fine. Yeah, you're already gone. But you won't go, obviously, because you're waiting for your goblin gutter punks. We're gonna knock shit off of a fucking table! God damn it, you're gonna knock my freshly... this just ain't fair, man. How do you do this to me? Fuck you. You're literally not, you haven't even paid yet, and you think you can just knock shit off the fucking desks, bro. How fucking dare you? Anyway, eat this, and... That's good value as well. Stacking that shit up. I don't mind tanking a bit of damage. Okay. I mean, we could try and farm up a huge tip by getting you, like, the best food you've ever eaten in your life. Edging you a little bit. If you're full, like, I'm wondering how far you can edge that one. There we go. The hugest meal you've ever eaten. Eat. The best success. We met one heart design. That's good. What does edit mean? What can I edit? Oh, we can edit the name of our dishes. Not that I particularly care, but I'm sure the cozy gamers will love that one. The fairy fountain spa is open. I guess I'll heal. What do I care? Choose wisely. Each card can only be dipped once. Sauce? +1 pack. Okay, well, how about we... I mean, this just seems like it's high values. Okay. Plus veggie. Okay, we're too broke. That's fine. Open my restaurant. Oh wait, true. We have to answer your phone call or whatever. Choose a special ingredient. The 1 mana 11-2, or a 1 mana 3-0. The chimera milk that makes things free. This is great food value, but I can't help but enjoy the fact that the next ingredient you play costs 0. It's just gonna help us cycle through stuff way better. You must serve at least one dish that includes the starred special ingredient. What is the starred special ingredient? Where is it? Where the fuck is it, bro? Anyway. Put this shit on the board. Only eats food with spicy, shit, or zingy ingredients. Luckily, we have the hot sauce involved in this bitch. Rearranges ingredients, huh? How about we chimera milk into heavy maxing into the chill as fuck. We still have a mana because that was free, dude. I'm just gonna stack this shit up to the 9s and we'll see if we can't, like, get the egg in. Oh, you... Wait, you... Okay, never mind. I was gonna get pissed, but that's fine. We don't lose anything from that. It's just a redistribution, which I don't have a huge problem with. Put a potato in there just so we can get the hot sauce on 3 different things, so if you rearrange me again, it doesn't really matter to me that much. Put a sandwich on. Can't afford shit. We could feed you right now. I don't know what the special ingredient is. Okay, well, you're just gonna eat this shit. The dough forge biscuits and gravy. I'll put it on the board, just so we know what's what. Also, if you redistribute the stuff like appropriately, we could clear these 2 out real quick. 13 fucking damage. Okay, we'll eat then. You too. Wait, what's your problem? Why did you refuse my food? We have no ingredients anymore, don't? They fucked me. They screwed me. Now we can garnish you. Okay. There we go. I don't know why you rejected the food before. Maybe I misjudged the situation. Maybe you had like 2 lives or something. Anyway, now we just have to feed Guy Fieri. Sorry, Guy Fieri. Not to copyright you. Have we not already fed you the special ingredient? Are you gonna call in more fucking customers, dude? Why did I not see that one coming? What the heavy soup? What does heavy mean in this context? Anyway, don't ask complicated questions when you don't have complicated answers. They make noises. This build is also very funny. Okay, fine. You can only feed eager customers. Fine, eat. We'll put this on the board here. One time use garnish. Sure, send it. What do I care? We want to spread the cooking a little bit, but whatever. Leaves without paying. I mean, you haven't eaten. No disrespect. Why would I care if you leave without paying? You haven't eaten any food. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let's stack this shit up as much as we can. We could feed you now, or we could just like stack up food. But you don't have the special ingredient. Have we not already sated you? Oh, only eats food with the. At least it doesn't waste your food. So I think it didn't bug me out. Ah yes, pan of seasoning, but no food on it. You're gonna burn my food, bro. Lasagna of the divine levels. I wonder how the names are. I assume it's just like if you have certain amount of ingredients, these are the options you can choose from situation. But anyway, you got some spicy. We kind of don't have that much else to do on this one. Hate to say, and that would fuck me, I think. So we should do it like this, just so we have some variety. I mean, we're gonna feed you this turn anyway, and these guys are not much of a problem. Youch! Okay, lucky that we finished you. I'm sorry, every single time these characters do that, it just looks like have you ever seen Konosuba, that one scene where Aqua shoots the water jet straight up his ass? That's what all of those sprites look like, which is probably right, but anyway. That was Arcane. It's a fantasy cooking roguelike deck builder. Pretty decent, honestly speaking. Fairly simple, and I think most people are gonna love it for the way it looks and like for the food theming. It's definitely like baby's first roguelike in terms of like it seems to have a lot of various ways to build synergies and complexity. In many ways, it's sort of the non-dice roll version of the roguelike I played the other day, Harmer, but that one has got, I think it seems a bit harder to me, and also, was I really on 1 health? Okay. You invite your favorite customers, but not in the demo though. That's fine. I've got no problem with that. So I would say it's a decent one. No, I'm not. It's hard to criticize a good game when it's not a great game, because I think it's unfair to malign all sorts of, like, if you like the look of this one and you're the type of person to be sucked in by this aesthetic, which I think is some people. There's like a demographic of gamers. There's like the millennial cozy roguelike gamer, the chill gamer, which I think is a perfectly fine group of people that I get probably annoyed by more than they deserve to be, like, perceived as. Probably they're just kind of playing their games. But anyway, I had fun, and I think, apart from my, bitching about it, which is unwarranted for the most part, it's pretty good game. Check it out for yourself if you feel so inclined. In terms of feedback, I honestly don't think any feedback I have would really, like, usually I have some levels of feedback. I think everything was sort of good. It was like a slice of the full game, in the sense that I don't know what else I could really add. It copied a lot of features from, I would say, better games, and it, the features are good. The features are good. Anyway, I'm rambling because I don't have anything specific to say, so I'm gonna end it. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, type shit, if you enjoy my rambling. Or if you don't, do it anyway, because subscribers, people don't care about subscription feeds anymore. And if you do, then subscribe anyway, because I'm the kind of guy you want, because I'd be uploading and shit. And if you don't, then you should subscribe, because it doesn't mean anything to you, and it actually matters to me until 1,000, because that's the requirement for monetization. I'm transparent, if nothing else, on this specific issue. Don't expect transparency otherwise. That's a good one. I made myself laugh, if nothing else.